Hey guys, we're going to look at some 5Q stuff or 4Q stuff. I'm white, playing an actual person. Let's have a look. I thought there's some things that were worthwhile. Okay, let's look at the normal moves. Five? Oops. Yeah, five normal type moves. F is not normal, and that's what we're going to be talking about on this move here. So A through E, they're all good, they're all fine. Just a matter of preference, personality, precociousness. Okay, in the old days, we didn't do this till later. Uh, and we're going to talk about that. So, two things. AI says, don't worry about the timing like you used to. Instead, seeing as how Black is clearly wants to do good things in the F area, feel free to march right in, deal with it. We used to not even consider that before AI. But AI says, as soon as you want to, just do it. Don't worry about it. And indeed, AI would do the F idea now. I guess it'll do either, but I'm not sure I've ever seen it not do the F idea. But I did the F idea. Now we're going to talk about that idea. And by C, any of the four is what I mean. I don't mean this. Yeah, any of the four. Okay. Let's look at F. We're going to play a very basic Joseki here. Is white okay? And white's going to live. That's not an issue. What is the issue? Well, black's getting area 1, black's getting area 2, black's getting Sente. What's white getting? Hopefully some life, but that's about it. It's not so great for white, especially when you can consider, as we did in the old days, this wonderful move, full value. There's nothing lacking. There is something lacking here. We didn't get our fair share. The reason is it's 2-1 in black's favor. And when you consider it's black's move, we could even say 3-1. The fight includes the A stone. Now, I might be stating a bunch of very obvious stuff, but I'm laying that down so we can talk about why AI doesn't like this. Okay, this white move, the A stone is involved in the fight. If we play here, the A stone is not involved in the fight. This fight's going to be handled just locally, which makes it 1 black, 1 white equal. So whoever plays next gets the advantage. So black's going to have the advantage, but that's true anywhere all the time. So there's equity because A is not involved. And as we mentioned before, AI says, oh, deal with it now before it gets out of hand. Great. So this has become the new idea. I said an awful lot of words there to try to get the idea across. Hopefully it wasn't too wasteful. He goes corner, perfectly reasonable. Black gets the corner. We generally think, so white's going to stabilize now, right? we generally think side next. But this is still a very powerful move. And there's actually still a cut here. So this does not work. And this is a tight little extension. So it just doesn't work very well. But when we go to the center instead, not this center because it's cut. This center move right there. Sente. Oh, so we're getting strong in Sente. That's nice. But wait a minute. Black's getting area 1. It's okay. That's his right. This is a normal situation. He's getting normal profit in a normal situation. One might even say over-concentrated, which we're going to look at. We'll look at it in a minute. Okay. Now I have the choice. This does work. He can't cut. Okay, working. Yeah, but that's pretty narrow. I'm supposed to be extending to here, but this is not a very happy white group in the upper left. So we go center again. Corner, side, or center, they all make us healthy. Generally speaking, center's last. But in this case, we're finding all these forcing moves. Also, let's have black play here. Let's look at a couple ideas. Black to play. First, he doesn't have to play on top at all because he's already alive there. Next, if he was going to play on top, probably A, B, C, one of these. Not that one. Not that one. That's over-concentrated. So white's whole plan, pushing in the center because it's Sente and also make black over-concentrated. So this is just a win for white. Black didn't like this, so we hunted. Well, I don't think black even thought about it. He just hunted. Which black move does more, A or B? B does. The Hane virtually always does more. It reaches out, it's taking more points. B does more. But every time you get more in the area, it gives your opponent more of something too. So in this case, yeah, black picked up an extra 2, maybe 3 points. White picked up significantly more than that in points and center influence. I'd go as far as to say these two black moves cost black, I want to say a whole stone, but I'll bring it down to 3/4 of a stone. It's a lot. Be better if black just played once and then whatever white does, play away. And black gets Sente and everything's intact. Okay, moving onward. How does white feel about this? Terrible. In that one black move, I feel like my group's about to die. Black's top area is immensely large now. So Han is the only idea. And black's turn is Sente. Don't let him have it. Black says it's getting a little silly. How about I negate the wall? Okay, makes sense. I don't agree with the move, but it's certainly rational. We'll leave it there. Now, I'm trying to show different ideas, techniques. We're just looking at stuff here. Okay, so what should we be asking? As always, we always ask the question, how's my A group? Right? We've been approached. Oh, we're fine. Because we got them in a net. That's not a problem. So we're not cut. We're well out to the center of the board. And if you were to compare A versus B, A's way, way, way stronger than B. So we simply have no problems here. Okay, where to? Now we know that something like C and D, oh, those are big. Maybe Incente. These are all really big moves, right? So which one? None of them. How come? Because there's only two things to consider. We don't just go play, oh, I've got, once I get it on the right button, unfinished corner. We'll go there. No, this is a normal move. So for instance, oh, I did something really special. No, totally ordinary. Ordinary, 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 right? Nothing standing out yet. Back to the board. Two things are standing out. Your job, do one of those. What are they? Well, that A stone looks swallowed up by white. Far from home. Too close to a big old wall. Whether it's too close or not, it looks too close. I mean, we could do something against that A stone. Sounds good. So do something against A, which is what? Sente. That's what it is. We have a bunch of free stuff to do. Free stuff, big. Not free stuff. Not as big as free stuff. For example, white, black. I got my free corner and the other corner. How come? Because one was free. That's why. Okay, so free stuff, really big. So one thing on this board, the egg stone's weak. What else? Weak, weak, weak. Wow. A's weak. The top is weak, weak, weak. I think I'll go with the weak, weak, weak. There should be a little animal that walks around. Weak, 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 weak. Maybe it's a pig. I don't know. So there's a lot of work to do on top. There's some work to do on the left. I'm going to go where all the stuff to do is. So honey. And now we ask some questions. What's white's expectations? Mess with black. The end. Do you think black might cut and kill the stone? Maybe. I wouldn't expect that. Black seems awfully weak for that. But if he does, let's say with AI reads this out and says, oh, it turns out the A stone dies. It's still the best move. How come? Because, for instance, hey, the stone died. Yeah, and we live in his area. So we only know that he's so weak and there's so many gaps that we'll do fine. Whatever that is, I don't know, but it will be all good and proper. So don't get too specific about your plans, goals. Okay, so we turn, he does the honey. Of course, we're going to fix. As we fix, we notice the ladder's ours. That's nice. We notice we're totally disrupting his area one. Even if he plays in there, it's going to be small. And he's got 3, weaknesses. This is going great. I'm totally doing a big center thing. His stone on the left is worse than ever. His stuff on top is worse than ever. So black did not play strong, and he's feeling it. Now we're only on move 21, and it's like, can you see the energy, the domination white's building on the board? It's overpowering. Well, how'd that happen just by move 20? Well, okay, not happening yet. All normal stuff. That left isn't white's. This is all normal. Ah, black wanted more, then I got more. Black wants to fix that. Dare he play one more time to actually finish his position? I don't know. That's a lot of white. Wherever I put that, right? I could put that in a lot of spots, and it's wonderful. But in regards to this move, one of my favorite Mr. Yang quotes, I do a big thing, I finish it, then I go do another big thing. You got to play here as black. You got to finish what you start, or else what'd you do it for? You never finished it. It's not done. Okay. Boom. I come out. He cuts. No, he doesn't. That was me showing you. Okay, I don't want to get cut. I do a real quick read, and these black stones look connected and strong. So I haunt it. He can't cut. If he does, he just dies. Boom. I thought I might do another one. Oh, that's enough. He didn't get strength here. I got the turn. That's big. Okay. Boom, boom. Yep. Of course I'm going to come down. Ace played without much thought because you're just used to the idea. Oh, his B stones are weak. See all those cuts on top? That means A is going to kill F, which it does. Spoiler alert. So we're seeing all these weaknesses. He comes here. Let's look at this one move readout. White. Maybe black can ignore. I'm not threatening a cut here. I'm not threatening much of anything. Oh, but it's a nice stone. Granted, it's a nice stone. I thought, well, top's bigger. That's what I've been threatening. So not much of a threat here. Big threat here. He goes ahead and cuts with ugly shape. See the ugly shape? Don't do that. If you want to cut, now it's good shape. It's not an empty triangle, it's a full triangle. Empty triangle, cut. Okay. One might say, oh, now white's A stones are weak, the B stone's weak, white's falling apart. Or you can say, no, the B stones can live independently on top. There's so much room and black's weak all over. That's not much of a problem. It's only the A stones. And if he cuts, nothing's in immediate trouble. Everything has liberties. It's not too much of a burden right now. Granted, there's some weakness, but we're good. As a matter of fact, here's the first time you have to do some reading. Of all the cuts, which one do we cut? That one. How come? Read them out. You'll get a handle on it. right? If you're not used to this kind of situation, you don't have that feeling that, oh, I know what to do. I've seen it so many times before. Instead, you're like reading it out and it's a hassle. I've seen it a million times. So, sorry. Sente to kill. Sente to kill. Tari can't save. Kill. This doesn't work. Atari. I don't have to play on this side, which would kill me. I get to play on that side, which kills him. So dead. He tries this. Now, keep your eye on the ball. Are the A stones in trouble? Black only has 2 liberties. White has 4. So not a problem. I play it away. If you want to play here, I got oh no. I was going to say I had nothing against it. I'm hugely against it. There's no cut there, right? We don't need to play here. There's no cut. That's a stupid place to play. As long as we maintain more than 2 liberties, which is not an issue. So playing away is about it. We could do this saying, well, let's keep that group weak. Could be. Or, I'm going to pinch. Okay, could be. I just decided, okay, I did something wonderful. I'll go take a corner now. I don't need to respond, but I thought he's going to get a forcing move or 2, and that's going to help him. Why don't I just take the sucker? So he gets his strength in gote, not sente. That's what I was after. I mean, for instance, so I play away to a big move, and he says, I'm going to kill you. No, you're not. Yes, I am. So it's just extra, and it's his move instead of mine. Anyway, boom, boom. Had a few ideas here. I decided to just go this way. I don't see a serious attack on this group, so I don't want to play there. I also don't want black to play here, which is virtually sente and completely helps that group of his. He's defending for free. So when I play here, he doesn't get to defend anything for free. So that means it's a weak group for later. Not immediately weak, but it's not alive. Okay. He plays here. He's already feeling frantic, so he's starting to flail. Just there's so many things that work here. I just decided to play. I'll take the corner. I'll get my group out, make his group weak, take my sente, and the A stones are weak, the B stones are weak, the C stones are weak. Everything's weak here. And I'm doing okay. This saves the cut. There's a cut here, right? Well, I guess there's a ladder. What's the ladder do? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and the ladder works for him. So this is a real weakness. So I fix as I draw a line up to A, right? A to B, big white wall. Now it's not there yet, but I'm drawing a nice wall as I defend. Comes in. Yeah, I don't think so. That hurts you on the left. It means I can approach you more easily. Yep. Okay. I'm not weak. This group looks dead to me. I just thought I'd play in there a little bit. I shouldn't say it looked dead to me. I should say I'm seeing that A is weak and that B is weak. What's B got to do with it? Exactly. They're right next to each other. Happens this way all the time. So I threaten death. Okay. If I have a white stone here, then I can connect under. He says, you're right. Great. If I have a white stone here, you're dead. So I kill the upper left because the left was weak. Now, we did a whole video a while back on dominoes and how one weakness leads to another. I mean, 4, 5, 6 groups, so that even if everything lives, they all live with 2 points and you have more points. Anyway, boom, 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 kill it. I almost played away because it's only one eye, but there's a hidden eye. Do you see it? The hidden eye is, well, let's look at it. I play away to some wonderful spot. Atari, connect, dead. Okay. Boom, dead. Dead group. Do you see how it lives? With this Atari. But I just capture it. Yeah. But now if you take that second eye away, you can't save. So black can live because of the cute corner throw in. So I do it. He plays not Sente and doesn't threaten the second eye. So he's still dead. I come in helping my wall. Here I misread. It's still fun. Oh, comes up later. Never mind. Okay. I'm attacking the A group. As I do so, I have to be careful about my B group, right? How many eyes does it have? One if it's lucky. Okay. So I got to be careful there. Also, my C stone, not settled. So, I mean, everything's fine, but it may have been a little better to not attack it. I don't know. But I started here, and we will see. Snapback. So what I'm seeing is Atari snapback. If he captures, he dies. So I thought I was being all cute until I realized, oh, he can Atari on this side, and now he captures 2 stones instead of 1. So he lives. Then I decide, okay, I'm not going to chase this way because I could die here. Now, oh, I'm not going to die. I'm going to get out. Okay. Okay. Or just don't get into trouble. So that's what I decided. Don't get in trouble. Not only that, but give him life. I like this wall I'm building. How many points did you get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And my outside's enormous. He's threatening my corner. I thought, well, if I take my corner, I think I'm taking more than the corner, also the bottom. He comes in, I don't think so. Comes here, I don't think so. Here, Atari, connect. And now, a little readout. says, this might not be entirely easy. Granted, he can't do it right now, but white is showing some weakness. I don't need to kill. I don't need to do deep reading. Just connect. I mean, he has no chance. He might live. Ooh, we got an extra 2 points. It's nothing. That's not alive. Get that strong. Surround. Kill. Surround. I thought about surrounding again, but it seems to me I'm a little bit thin, right? A little bit thin. I decided to just fix, which is very nice for the center. And not, I mean, that's enough. But also, I can cut. And if he says no, then I cut there. So it's all just a very positive, strong situation for me. Comes out, I fix my cut, do my cutting, cut. I don't want him to have that eye. He can get the eye by, right, he dies. I die, rather. He's alive. So I take his eye away. I don't want him to play with my elephant eye. This tidies up a lot of things. Now, my A group, if it runs to the left or up, in either case, I'm connected now. Without that, not necessarily. So I'm getting my entire B group out. I'm connecting my A stones to my B group, and I'm surrounding his C group. So it's a multi-purpose. It's a very strong little move, denying any cuts. You got it? Oh, you're being cute? Just surround you. Surround. Surround. I did some reading here. I decided Atari and connect. Don't connect this way. That's a cut in Sente. It's easy to imagine black capturing my A group. Well, maybe not easy, but I've clearly got some weakness here. So come on instead. That's the shape. Take, I don't care. I don't care too much about this ko, but all the same, take it. Just get good shape. That's the good shape way. Save. Connect. Save. And get out. So it's all working perfectly. I decided to use the driving Tsuji. It's a wonderful Tsuji. Really powerful and perfect at the right time. Drive it in like we're sacrificing, but drive through instead, right? Driving Tsuji. And indeed, black can't even survive. So, well, I don't know, but it looks bad. He sees that, instead plays this. Yep. Now, I was a little concerned here. Not a lot concerned. But we see that I have an A group that has no eyes. But his B group is completely surrounded with one eye. I'm not surrounded with no eyes. But the idea of him surrounding the A group and I can't do anything about it? No. Either his C stones are going to die or his D stones are going to die, or I'm going to live on the right in the E area. He can't get everything accomplished here. My corner is close to death. Make sure it's alive. He tries something. No, thank you. Nope. Okay. Some more driving. Boom. Atari, capture. Here. Bill. Out. Oh, I let him cut because I can always just say Atari, right? I've got 3 liberties. So that's an abundant next to his 1 or 2. So I can Hane. Come on out. Just connect. I wasn't going to fool around anymore. Maybe I can, right? See all the Aji that's left behind here? I could die here. So I just filled and said, enough of that. I don't need all these extra deaths. I got plenty of death. Come on out. Save. Capture. I have 4 liberties, right? Now, that might not sound like a lot, but he's dead everywhere. I can Hane. If he cuts, double Atari. So 4 liberties in a case like this is quite a bit. Atari, connect. Not this way, because the throw-in could really cause problems later, right? Atari, is that Atari? Not quite, but I'm near death here. So just connect. He comes out, threaten. Threaten to cut. Threaten to kill that side. Now, I did a lot of thinking here, right? There's a lot to consider. But I decided that I don't need that many liberties. So either I'll kill his A stone or his B stones. I have a fair amount of liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties. That's a lot of liberties. So I just filled. Sorry. And now I should be able to just kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's close. I don't like it being close. I don't need to kill anything. So I just get out. It bothers his shape, at least at the moment I have an extra liberty. No, it does give me an extra liberty because he can't play here because he can't save, which means he has to come out. So here I have 2 liberties on that outside and here only 1. So it gains me a liberty. And he says, oh, I'll just live here. No problem. Tari, capture, in we go, into the corner. But what about the cut? There's no cut. What do you mean there's no cut? What do you mean there's no cut? I cut you. No, you didn't. Just snap back. It's all one big group. And black's actually not alive yet here. That's a false eye. So only 1 eye so far. Pretty darn close to 2. Okay. Here, threatening Atari. On a. Oh, I kept coming. Now I'm going to kill the 2 stones. He says, no, you're not. So I kill the corner. If he goes for life, first I can connect. So I win that battle, mini battles here. If I wanted to, if he goes for the second eye, it's Ko. So it doesn't quite live. So he plays this way, just down. Well, he thought he'd be able to live, but no, this just kills him. Atari. He's only got 2 liberties. He's trying to kill me. I'm killing his entire group here. Things are a little confusing, so we'll do a little finishing up here. And that's where he resigns. Okay. His A group, 1 liberty. My B group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. So there's no competition in liberties there. So his A group is dead. His B group, 0 eyes. He can get 1 if he plays, but that's just 1. His C group, 1 eye, dead. His D group, 1 eye, dead. Okay. We saw lots of things. Seems to me the main thing I wanted us to see, I want you to get sick and tired of having weak groups. That's what spurred me on to get better. I was, I believe, 5Q at the time. So we're going back 45, 50 years. I don't know how long ago I was 5Q. And I got to tell you, I got sick and tired. I'm like, I'm just getting attacked and dying and pushed. And it got, honestly, I was sick and tired of it. We're here, so I'll tell the story. So I decided, a lot of you have heard this story. I decided, next game I play, this was at Stanford campus. I used to run a club there for years. I'm not going to try to win the game. All I'm going to do, not be weak. I just don't care anymore. I won't be weak. So next game comes along, and about halfway through the game, I look at the board and realize I've got 3 weaknesses. I couldn't believe my eyes. I said I was so convinced I wouldn't have even 1, and here I am with 3. So I fixed the first one. He got a big move. Gosh, it was a big move. I fixed my second one. He went and took a big move. I fixed my third weakness. He got his 4th big move in a row. I won the game. I couldn't believe it. Once I had no weaknesses, I could do anything I wanted. I could go anywhere, do anything. He couldn't bother me anywhere. He couldn't do anything. I could do everything. My game changed from that day on. It was like completely convinced me that playing strong meant something. Okay, guys, I hope it was worthwhile. And we'll see you all later. Bye.